Big story from Deal Street. Cab-hailing app Ola is set to enter the food delivery space. The company has acquired Foodpanda's India business from German-based delivery Hero Group. Ola has also committed to invest $200 million, or a little over 1,300 crore rupees, in Foodpanda's Indian subsidiary. In return, Ola will sell a part of its stake to Delivery Hero. In 2014, Ola had forayed into the food delivery business with Ola Cafe and expanded the offering to major metropolitan cities, but that was shut down. With this second attempt at food delivery, Ola will take on Uber Eats, owned by rival Uber, as well as popular food delivery apps Swiggy and Zomato. To discuss this, we're now joined by the co-founder of Foodpanda, Saurabh Kochhar. Saurabh, appreciate you joining us. So, when did the talk start with Ola, and why the decision to sell out?
Well, that's a difficult one. I think it's been in works for some time now. And yeah, I think India is a market where more hands you have on the table, the better. So yeah, and I think the customer base between Ola and Foodpanda have a lot of synergies between them, very similar customer base. So I think it makes sense.
So give me a sense of why this is going to be successful. I mean, Ola tried to do this a few years back. It had to shut shop in about a year or so. Why do you believe that this is going to make sense? What is the strategic fit?
So while I can't really comment on things going forward, but I think the only point I would make is that this is quite different from what Ola Cafe, which you're referring to, was. Ola Cafe was more of a quick meal delivery service, versus this being Foodpanda is a restaurant marketplace. We have about 15,000 restaurants on the platform across various cities, and we kind of provide the logistical leg as well between the restaurant and the customer. So it's a fundamentally different offering, and I think we've done quite well. I'm quite proud of the team. I'm quite proud of the efforts we've made over the last couple of years to make it highly capital efficient, growing at a very,
we don't have too many details of how this is going to work. We don't have too many details of how this is going to work. In what way are we going to actually see the synergies play out? So explain to us, it's obviously a data play. It's obviously a play on scale as well, which is why they've gone in for Foodpanda over doing something on their own yet again. But give me a sense of the synergies that you believe will play out. And there's reports on what the deal value and the deal structure is. Are those reports in the vicinity of being accurate?
Again, not for me to comment. In terms of the deal specifics, we've already given out the bulk of the details that we could. And in terms of synergistic play, again, I think, like I said, the biggest cost for any internet business today is the cost of acquiring customers. And if you can somehow leverage one base on the other side, it already means that there will be a lot of synergy.
You believe that there'll be a lot of synergy. What will Ola, Foodpanda, the combined offering have that Uber Eats doesn't, or that Swiggy or Zomato don't? I mean, what is going to be so different about Foodpanda and Ola when they go up against the competitors that are already in the marketplace?
Yeah. So Foodpanda is the oldest in the business, in terms of experience, in terms of restaurant relationships, in terms of processes. In fact, we just released our financials a couple of weeks back, where we've year on year almost doubled in terms of revenues at almost 1/4 the burn from the previous year. So a lot of this experience that kind of culminates through.
How much is the burn down to? I believe you've seen what about an almost 68, 69% drop in losses?
Burn was around 40-45 crores. Yes. The burn that we in the last financial year was around 40-45 crores.
All right. So, Saurabh, in a nutshell now, what do you realistically expect, and how soon do you believe that this this new sort of partnership in that sense, this new alliance, this new acquisition is going to start to reap the benefits for Ola?
Well, I think again it's a step in the right direction. It's still very early days. The deal was just announced today, and Pranay will be kind of taking over the combined entity between Ola and Foodpanda. So I think the next few weeks and months will really tell how this goes. But surely a step in the right direction.
All right, Saurabh, we'll have to leave it there. Appreciate you joining us here, and congratulations. That's Saurabh Kochhar, co-founder of Foodpanda. Ola now acquiring Foodpanda. I caught up